Hi all, it's Travels with Jason. F. I like doing that. Well, it's another Black Series because I scored the other day 4 figures, but I'm only going to show 2 today, and the other ones I will show in a couple of days' time. Because I went into game in Maidstone, so I don't know if you're UK, you may have a game in your town or city. And if you're collecting Black Series, I'd say it might be worth you having a little pop in. Because if you're a late collector like I am, you might find some of this stuff has gone on to a sale. And, well, I wasn't meant to pick this stuff up. But when you see something that's on a sale and you just start collecting and you're saving half price, you think, yeah, sod it, let's get it. So that's what I did. So I got 2. I got a atat driver, or the ATAT, but has, I'm an 80s kid, it's atat driver. And I also got Luke Skywalker from Bespin. So both 6 inches, obviously, and obviously both Emperor Strikes Back. And one of my eyes seem to be leaking, don't know why. And and they're in the vintage retro looking cards. So we're going to now have a look at them. And funny thing is, I think for one, I've actually got all the other different scales. So we're going to do the same again. We're going to have a look at the different scales. Alright, let's go and have a look at them, shall we? Now here they are. You see the prices on. Well, yeah, I paid that price, I did, for that one. But that one, I didn't. I only paid £8. So I was quite happy. And the other one I got the sale on is one I'll be showing in a couple of days' time, and I saved a fair £20 on it. But anyway, let's have a look at the atat driver. As you can see, it's a 40th anniversary Emperor Strikes Back card with the logo. Quite like it. My cat wants to get into the video. Fifi, you want to say hello? No? Alright then. And a bit of a mess down there actually. Didn't realise that. Need to have a clear up. So there we are. I mean, original back into my knowledge from the small original. Because I haven't actually got this as a card back yet, as a small one. So that's my next target. And there's him in his bespin outfit. Now I've got to admit, you can see the difference where you look at he's got dirt on it, sweat, wet, and you look at the figure, it's just one colour. I think it may be a bit dirty. Right, we'll have a proper look at it in a minute. Now, these are slightly different on the back to the other ones I showed you the other day. Because basically, well, I think they are. Yeah, they are. Basically showing Leia and Half and the atat driver. And Yoda, I think. The same again, all that there. And again, the same backing on this card. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open them up and have a look at them. Right, got the first one out. I've got to admit, I am pretty impressed so far with him. Now, I've got a feeling the gun might be a bit bent. It's looking that way. Again, it's got its book in these Factum packs. Seem to bend the weapons, so they're not what I call good plastic. But let's get him out of it and see how he stands, shall we? Yeah, I am right. See, look, the gun is bent because it's put in this I can't say the word, packaging, and so it bends the weapons. It may have been straight at first, but it's not now. Shame. But At least he's not a stormtrooper, but he definitely can't aim. Now, one of the helmets I haven't got, but I think, not too sure if I could attack the stormtrooper helmet or pilot helmet and paint it white, and I think it's slightly a bit different here and there, I'm not sure. Does remind me a bit like the pilot helmet but a different colour. So maybe I might see about doing that. Well, camera's trying not to focus. Oi, focus camera. Can't. Basically just a little panel on the back, as you can see. Quite nice. I quite like it. Peg holes. I would like to see if I could, but I'm not sure. I'll see if I might find somebody who's done one. I do like the details, and this. So I do collect the 1.1 scale helmets as well. Problem is, like I said to you, I collect most Star Wars stuff, to tell you the truth. So anyway, let's see if he stands up properly with a weapon in his hand, shall we? Little bit of fiddling again with a gun. I gotta admit, once it's in there, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bent from this angle. He stands up pretty well. It took me about 2 seconds, maybe 5 seconds to get him standing up properly. Where some of them I just can't seem to get them to stand up at all. But yeah, he does look good. Then what I'm going to do now is go and get the other scales out, and we're going to have a look at them all together. Right, here they are. Now, by chance, I actually did have the featured new one against the original. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to get down. I'm getting down on my knees. See, he's got a stand on his. So yeah, they're both the same height. So you look at the stand, it takes it about the same height. Then you got the 6-inch one. I gotta admit, if you look at this chap, and then you look at this chap, there isn't a lot of difference. There isn't. But I did notice, well, obviously on my ones he's lost his gun, but I bought it loose, second hand at a comic convention about 2-3 years ago. And then you get to this one. I mean, yeah, I do like the 12-inch scales. I gotta admit, I'm getting to like the 6-inch as well. I'm fist size collector. Was originally. Then, like I said to you, I started collecting fist size, and because I liked it where it's got real fabric. Okay, this is in armor, it's plastic, but it's just as good to me. I mean the same as that. But when you look at this scale like that, I mean, that is impressive. That is. So yeah, quite like. Now we're going to open Luke Skywalker up now, and I haven't got the other scales of him, so we'll just be looking at them. Right, he's out of the packaging. I gotta admit, I wish there was a way you could open these without tearing. Because you may just want to get it open and have a look at it and then put it back and put it back on display. But, like you know, with all the original cards, you've got to rip it. You really got to be gently if you want to open it. Now, like I said, I haven't got Lover. I've got the vintage version of him. Totally different, but we might have a look at him. Don't know yet. Now, is he a bit dirty? Nah, not really. I'm going to get his boots a little bit, but otherwise that's about it. Now the gun looks okay. Inside there's a lightsaber. Not bent. Like I was saying, it's the main thing that seems to be the problems. I mean, I've seen some people who've done the customs. I think it was Toy Smuggler done a custom for retro blasting. With his arm off and all that, well, his hand off. And made him really dirty looking. Done a really good job. I won't even attempt to do that on this guy. Because, well, ain't that good. Gotta admit, I thought Lenny's. Oh yeah, I thought Lenny was crying then. If you look there, a little bit of a shine, it looks like he's got a tear running. He might have been crying, thinking, oh no, he's gonna cut my hand off. But I'm not. So let's get him out of this backpack and see what he's like. Alright, here he is. He's out of the packaging. See if my camera can sound onto him properly. He does look a bit gumless. He's like, oh, where am I? You're in the kitchen, mate. That's where you are. Oh. At least he looks like he's got some hair. I mean, I do like that. I'm not sure what that is. I suppose it's just a line across. Yeah. But it's not at the... Okay, it's not on the front. Camera's not all wanting to zone in properly. As I said to you, boots are a bit dirty because I was there from Denver. I like reading Hinch's lightsaber, so I'm hoping the blade will come off, but I will take the blade off and have it hanging. I like the belt, pretty good. They've had I would say they've had a little attempt, but you know, it's not what I call the best attempt. But I gotta admit, it does look a bit gumless. And he does look like he's crying. I suppose I would be if I knew what was coming next. Getting my arm chopped off. Or my hand. So now we're going to see if he stands up. Right, here he is. The blade does come off, but it comes off with a bit of force. So you've got to really pull it off. And I do like this. I gotta admit, I quite like this figure. Other people would put his blade in hand and put the gun in his holster. Well, I prefer it like that. It does look pretty cool. And I like where you managed to take the blade off. Because it has, if you've not seen one of these, is look, see? It does come off, but you just gotta give it a bit of a yank. Now, he stood up in milliseconds. So no problem whatsoever to stand him up. And scale 1 out of 10. I'll give him a 7. Because his face is a bit gumless. And I know I didn't give a scale for him, but he's at 8 because of the weapon. If his weapon was fine, I would have said 9/10 because it's quite perfect, really. But yeah, so now we're going to put him on display. And put him with lovers. Right, let's go and put him there. Right, these two are on here now. Getting a nice little collection. Got my second goodie, really. But they're still a little bit outnumbered from the bad guys. Yeah. So I call this my Emperor Strikes Back. I mean, okay, I know there's a Shadow Trooper hiding in the corner. And I know there's a Stormtrooper, but a Stormtrooper would have been on there. So, yeah. But it's looking good. Here they are. And I know I'm still a long way to completing this Emperor Strikes Back line. So, but But every time I find a bargain, I'll probably get it. Maybe these might have to be moved at some point, because I probably will need that line. Anyway, that is that one. Looking good. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Another Black Series read-through of Luke and Attack Driver. I am impressed with this 6-inch scale. Like I did say, I never said I would collect the 6-inch because I was this and 12, but it's quite good. So yeah, I am impressed. So, like I said to my brother the other day, I have fallen down the rabbit hole with this stuff. It's like other bits you got to get, and it's like, oh, you can't get it all at once, and there's so many lines of Star Wars out there, from helmets to 6-inches. Oh yeah, pardon me, that you can't get it all in one go. So you've got to semi-panel, and like they finish your stuff from Stan Solo. So really got to buy a bit of each at a time, and so you can keep ahead. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and please share. And may the force be with you on this lovely day in the UK. And if you hadn't guessed, I'm being sarcastic because it's cloudy outside. Anyway, au revoir, merci, see you later, bye.